Hey guys, we are here playing RP. This is a little bit different than your general kind of century heavy RP. This one's built to be more resilient to parasites, and it's running more barriers. Like it's running Marcus and Eli together, that sort of thing. Vipers, as we've seen. So we're down to 4 sentries, just 3 pups in the Surgi, so we're really going to be less concerned about parasites. Less concerned about Switchblade. Going to have some barriers, just stacking to hopefully run them out of lady tokens. Or to make stealth builds, use their Corroder, which is their least efficient breaker. Up against Leela. Pretty vulnerable with 1 ice in the opening. It was maybe a mulligan, but I was optimistic that it would come out okay. If we lost on agenda, we could have got siphoned off the bat. It would have been pretty unfortunate. Let's play this Marcus here and put up the business show. Business show is wickedly strong. And they have to deal with it. Pup probably was in the archives. Bad start for him. That's what he's saying. Did he mull? He did mull. Yeah, I mean, Leela's consistency is not the level of Andy, obviously, but she can still do cool things. I don't think it's a reason to not play her necessarily. But yeah, the 9 card starts from Andy are just so good, almost every time. Clicking for money, that's really not good. It's not where he wants to be at all at this point in the game. We're gonna bottom future perfect. That's why that business show is insanely good. Every time you don't draw an agenda in your Glacier deck, you're just so happy that it's not in your HQ, clogging it up. And the fact that you get a better card than the agenda is even just frosting on the cake. If this card sticks for like 5 or 6 turns, we almost can't lose. NBN gets all the good cards for some reason. Not all of them, but more than they should, considering. Alright, here comes Rex, which is going to be good against this Viper-ish. Cost 3 to get through, which is still cheaper than for her to break the trace, because she has no link. It's another reason why this Viper is starting to come out again. The more people play Max and play Leela, which has 0 link, the better these tracers become. These tracers are mostly balanced against the 0 link runner. Like, as in they're like a reasonable cost for what they do to a 0 link runner. Against a 1 link runner, they're mostly pretty meh. Cautious is like, okay. But Viper I probably wouldn't play against a 1 link runner. The one thing it can do is let you dump your money if you get siphoned. As it turns, it's going to be good against this Yogg, but you don't really know that. What's bottom of the NAPD? I'm going to draw 2. That's pretty sweet. What's... Continue asset spamming. We're a little vulnerable to siphon here. But with 0 credits, I don't think we're in a huge level of danger. Knowing that the Yogg will stop the... or the Yogg will be stopped by the Viper. He's just taking damage, isn't he? I don't know if I would run with $0. Dirty Laundry, Legwork. Those are both cards that he wanted. So I think that's a questionable decision. Does he think I'm putting a Brain Trust out or something? Or does he play Bank Job? Bank Job here is pretty good. Whew. This is where Marcus is pretty reasonable. Now he has to trash one of his installed cards. So we're going to kill this fairy for free, which is pretty nice. No, don't trash on Marcus. Or wait, never mind. He's kicked out. Yep. Has the ETR. Marcus or Caprice? Those are both pretty reasonable, but right now I want the Marcus. Because as I mentioned, I want to not get siphoned. Oh boy. Actually, this is reasonably safe for now. No, it's not safe enough. I'm going to overdraw and pitch two of these agendas. $2, no shard. Always check for the shard, because there's only one influence. Criminals can run one copy and just randomly pop it. And it can be a blowout. Okay, we've got Sure Gamble now. That's great for him. Let's take this Eli. So our remote's going to be triple Eli. That's what it's going to be. Actually, double is probably fine. No, I'm going to do triple. Let's do this right now, just in case, because now he has the money. So this would cost most of a lady to get through, which is not ideal. So the Shaper matchup is still going to be kind of wonky. But the hope is that the toll booth or just the Caprice will save you, basically. That they'll run through, spend their lady tokens, and then you'll win the side game. And they won't be able to go again. Really, Shapers are so good at terrorizing your remotes that Caprice is almost all you have to ever win that matchup. Okay, so we want the gift. No, we don't. Well, no, we have enough money. I want the Caprice. So now I can res probably just 2 Elis, and then I'll have 4 credits to do my bid. But he probably just can't get in. Okay, so he really just wants to steal an agenda this turn and bounce my Nisei. That's a really good idea. Future perfect. We're going to bid 2 so that he cannot possibly get us. He's probably going to bid 0, but I'm not going to risk it that he would bid 1. Another one? Wow. See, he did bid 1 that time, so he was getting cheeky. Thought I might not bid 2 repeatedly. And now Business Show is going to save our bacon, because if we didn't get Business Show, we had to leave one of these on top or draw. This way we can bottom one of them and have just one in our hand. That's amazing. We're going to score our Nisei, and that's going to stop siphons. And we haven't automatically won, but we're certainly very far ahead. So he's probably wishing he was playing Andy right about now, because he just has no economic engine. He will see fresh cards here. I think that's fine. Really, the third one? I already bought him 1-0, but I guess it was... I guess I shuffled with Jackson after bottoming one of them. Nice. So I thought he would pay some money because he really wants it. So I thought 0 or 2 would be fine, either one. I didn't think he'd pay 2 because he's that poor. Wow. It's actually bottom future perfect again. I almost want to draw for ice. Because almost the only way he can get back in this game is by exactly getting into R&D. Lotus or Thorns? Thorns is expensive, but it would also do 2 damage to him. No, I'm gonna do Lotus. Lotus is fine. Like, we know he has the dog, but it still costs him 3 a pop to go through. That's plenty of attacks. And I want to have $5 for Lotus and still have 3 for this Viper, since my hand is full of agendas right now. Why is he running the archives? That's a strange play. Oh, he thought I had something in there. No, I shuffled him a while ago when I was afraid of. Oh, he thought I discarded this turn. Okay, well, that's fair. Gift. Yeah, I can show him this because there's nothing he can do about it. That is the true power of Celebrity Gift, when you can show your agendas and they just can't do anything about it. So, this Lotus, and we have enough money to res this Lotus. I'm going to score the Future Perfect first, because I don't want him to get lucky in the side game on HQ, and he probably just can't steal this because of money. Keep the gift just in case, but I shouldn't need it for anything. He's like 1% to take this. He would need like Stim Hack and a Barrier Breaker and to win the side game. No, he's 0% to win this because of the Nisei token. Yeah, there's simply no way. So if you're looking for a really competitive deck, I would say that this is it. Like, obviously the World's RP was, I think, the strongest deck of its time. But the dependence on sentries, like the Kamayu and Tsurugi, was becoming increasingly unfortunate. Between Stealth Andy becoming a big thing, and between just between just everyone running Parasite in every faction. So this Marcus is definitely worth the extra $1, because he has to spend a click to get through it. So that's great. Let's bottom this in APD. He didn't use his power, did he, when I scored the Nisei? Yeah, he definitely did not. I'll remind him this time. But I didn't even notice he missed it the first time. I just figured he'd remember his own triggers. But perhaps he's new to this whole Leela business. Yeah, I think that's the right play. I think you want to open up a siphon. I think this Sundew it's too late for Sundew. We want an APD. Maybe our money. The daily is good too. The interns is good too. Really, our hand is just full of great cards. It's a good place to be, and we're going to win in 2 turns. And he has to really just luck into an R&D hit that bounces. I don't want to demoralize him further. He's already gotten a fairly unexciting hand. Like, if he did have Siphon, I would just stop with Nisei tokens. So I'm just going to money up and win the game. So like security testing would have helped him a little bit, so he could kill these, because he'd still left them the whole game, and you cannot do that. Don't think he's been taking advantage of the 7-card hand size either. So yeah, I think this is a pretty low variance deck. If you play your cards right, there's almost no way for the runner to get lucky. Like, they have to win side games on top of doing a bunch of other very taxing things. So if they don't have the money or they don't have the luck, they are not going to get anywhere. This token is just so oppressive. So yeah, I think this is a nice update to the classic deck. Check out the deck link. A lot of barriers, less sentries. It just makes sense if your meta has these things that just abuse sentries and they're low strength. Looking pretty hard this one for regional season. I quite like it. Thanks for watching, guys.